Hello and welcome back to part 2 of driving this pace from Saltburn to Darlington. Here you find me stood at Middlesbrough, which is the sign over here, and we're going to be continuing this pacer to Darlington. If you haven't watched part 1, I highly suggest that you go and watch part 2, obviously after you've watched this, or you can go and watch it now and then come back to this video. Either way, we're going to be making a 10:58:30 departure because I've just realised there is a train in front of me. I tried changing my path to platform 3, but then I realised I might have to actually go on to platform 2. I'm not sure, so I've lost all my AP now, so it's gone back to 0. Anyways, we can still make use of this situation. We can still get to Darlington, it's just we won't have all the AP at the end. Doesn't matter anyways. Alright, let's get the door shut. And let's get ourselves off to Darlington. Now we could be stopped by a few red lights. Could be. I'm just hoping that red light clears. Oh, it's cleared. Brilliant. Oh, why is that closed again? I must have been messing on with the camera angles during my filming break. I am to have one just so I can collect and gather me notes and things like that. Either way, the next station should be Thornaby, and I would like to let everybody know that in this part I will not be stopping at Teesside Airport. That is because I'm still going off by the 2017 to 2018 timetable, where I do believe at 11 o'clock-ish or something like that, there's a train that goes to Teesside Airport. I can't remember. I just can't remember. Not off the top of my head, I'm afraid. Oh, we're in competition with a Leyland National. Isn't that very weird? M for main. Hey, don't we get to see the blue transporter bridge around here somewhere? Hey, yeah, where is that? Where is the blue transporter bridge around here? We should see one, right? Right? Was that a thing back in the 1980s? Did it exist? I'm not sure. Never noticed that dot before. So the stations that we should be calling at today should be Thornaby, Eaglescliffe, Allens West, Dinsdale, and then finally Darlington. I'm hopefully aiming for it to be one of the bay platforms, like platform 2 or 3. We'll just have to see. Either way, we're coming down for the speed limit here. Round this corner should be Thornaby. Oh, look at that. 37's depot over here. And a chopper. I wonder where all these bogies were sectioned to go to. I wonder. Totally not driving a train where those bogies were actually supposed to go for. We don't know. We do not know. I know one thing though. It's weird driving a Pacer and then seeing Leyland Nationals on the same route. It's quite funny actually. Because you're looking at the Leyland National and then you're looking at the Pacer that you're driving and you're thinking, oh, this is before 1985. Oh dear. Because just a brief overview of 1985 was the year that these Pacers were made. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to stay here for a while, just to ensure that the Class 101 can get its way to Eaglescliffe. I don't know if I've mentioned, I think I have in part 1, where I've said the Class 101s are way slower than the Pacer. I'm even starting to catch it up. But I don't think it departed from Saltburn though. I think this one's departed from Middlesbrough. So, let's see where it is, shall we? Is it at Eaglescliffe? I'm hoping it is. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's coming up to Allens West. No, we should be fine. Let's go. Actually, hang on. Yeah, right here. That is a nice picture I just took. Alright, off to Eaglescliffe. Yeah, we'll get some out of camera action now. Oh, I would just like to put in a disclaimer here that that livery is from the Creators Club. It is not mine. But of course the livery that I'm driving now, which is the Pacer, this one, I've made myself. So that's why I'm driving it on this video, because I made it myself. I spent plenty of time making it, and if I'm being honest, I'm pleased I made it. Either way, we should be coming up to the points section. Yep, it's there. That connects this to Stockton and towards Hexham in that way, plus Hartlepool. Got a set of ambers. Oh, that just changed to green right at the very last second. That's what we like to see. I wasn't really anticipating my signal was going to change though. I was honestly thinking I was going to get 2 ambers, 1 amber and a red. But because we got our greens, we're good. Alright, we are coming closer to Eaglescliffe now. Oh, there we go, we got Class 37. Pulling some British Rail freight. Yeah, we're close to the station now. Just going to see if I can try and park it where the Pacers are normally parked when they come to Eaglescliffe. I don't know what people remember from the Pacers, but I certainly remember them going, next stop is Eaglescliffe, Eaglescliffe, next stop, and that was it. That's all I remember them used to saying on the Pacers. Another one was when we got to Middlesbrough, it was Middlesbrough next stop, and then it was something about this train going to Whitby, or this train going to Manchester in platform 1 or 2 or something like that, you know. There's always some strange announcements that you saw always happen. But the main one was always Stockton next stop, or something like that. And there would just used to be nothing else. Nothing else after that. Either way, I think we've parked correctly. Let's have a look. Yep. I'd say we've parked a little bit short, but it's okay. Well, I'm not moving the train forward or backwards, just to correct it. I'm here now. No point. Let's see where that 101 is. I think it's just left Allen's West. Oh wow. It's a lot further than I thought. In fact, it's past... Yep, we're good. Next stop is Allen's West, I guess, and then it'll be Dinsdale and Darlington. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. No. There we go. Oh, perfect. Definitely. Why's that gone all the way back to... There we go. Maybe about... I like that. And then we're going to go in the grass here and get a nice... really nice shot like that. Yeah, it's lovely. Now one of those will probably be the thumbnail for the second part. Yep. In a moment I'm just gonna do this just to let the signal box know that we are coming. Well, does Alan's West have a signal box? Yes, they do. Can't believe I was trying to question that. I think I've done this a little bit slow. There we go. Alright, so after Allen's West it's just going to be Dinsdale and Darlington. No Teesside Airport. If you look at the map here, we've got Saltburn, Marske, Lombeck, Redcar East, Redcar Central, Redcar British Steel, Grangetown, South Bank, Cargo Fleet, Middlesbrough, Thornaby, Eaglescliffe. We're here at Allen's West, where the white dot is. Then we've got Teesside Airport, Dinsdale, and then Darlington. What would they call Darlington for short? Darling? Oh, apparently called Darlington Darlow for short. Must be the slang there. I just searched it up on Google. I just thought I'd do that better than just guessing. We're going to do a throttle 7 departure. Why not? I think we've got a crossing round this corner. Yep, there we go. We have a crossing. Alright. We'll do a horn right here. These gates should now close, well, open really. Look at that. Don't know how many of these crossings are left. Excuse me. This is quite nice actually. The weather hasn't really changed. It's been quite sunny in part 1 and part 2's been no different. Do you think we'll get a spot of rain? Who knows? It's just so funny seeing Leyland buses go by. To know that these were their future. It's quite hilarious. The marble flooring as well. Should be a crossing somewhere around here. I know I've passed one, but there should be like a row of 2 at some point. I just can't remember where they are. Teesside Airport. See us go by. Oh geez, another one. It was like 96 of them made into one of these. Only 62 survived up to 2020, and now we've just got about, what, 35? I think. Yeah, 35. 29 in active preservation, 3 in use. One in a private site and a cab of 1. I thought there was like 2 or 3 in private sites. Oh well. Can't count them all, can you? But in all honesty, I do miss these. Especially between South Bank and Redcar Central, where it would go on the old track and you just bounced absolutely everywhere. It was hilarious. Something like that, just, you know, you just can't forget, it just sticks. Either way, we will be approaching at Dinsdale. Oh, way up. There's a Class 101 parked there. It might be the 2-car. There should be a 2-car service from Darlington Platform 3 that comes up here. So then that would indicate that we've got Platform 3. I knew I should have just kept it for Platform 3. I just knew it. Well, I know that for next time. I'm sorry, did that say Middlesbrough on the front? No way did that say Middlesbrough on the front. I'll have to check. Huh. It does say Middlesbrough at the front. You know what, that's actually quite a cool screenshot, this. Yeah, that's a cool screenshot. I like. You know, British Rail 1980s with a northern... But where was that guy going? What the hell? He just like dipped down in the truck. I'm just going for a dive. Just going for a dive. Of course, never try that in real life. And now I can't get up. This is why you don't do that in real life, kids. Let's get back before it starts leaving. That's what I'd like to see. Yep, there we go. There it goes. Usually the trains from platform 2 leave before the trains on platform 1 at Dinsdale. Bye bye. Alright, let's get ourselves going, shall we? The next stop is Darlington, and of course that'll be our final stop as well. You know, I think this part's taken the longest. Because while the first part I was able to stop at around about the half an hour mark, this is definitely going to creep over it. Excuse me. Either way, we will be doing it traditionally, where we will be stopping outside the signal first, waiting for a bit, and then it'll give us our signal clearance. That's usually what used to happen when I used to travel on these. Had to wait for signal clearance. Well, if I was any later, I would end up being the Bishop Auckland service, which I'm pretty sure is behind me. But let's see how far that is behind me, because as I've mentioned before, the Pacer is a lot faster than the 101. Like, way more faster. Like, where even is it? Like, is it even behind me? It's not even a Thornaby. It's not even a Thornaby. But it's there. It's just left Middlesbrough. Seriously. If anybody likes the Class 101s, sorry, but I'll definitely build upon what I was saying earlier. These Pacers are definitely a lot faster. Because if it was the other way around, the 101 would be, like, slow behind me. In a sense. Do you know, if I'm being honest, it's been quite gloomy and miserable today. It normally is for January. Alright, well. Let's put our brakes in now. Get ourselves at least a third of line speed before we hit the single amber. There we go. We're going to have to bring ourselves down for 20 miles per hour, or 32 kilometers per hour, for the part of the track that alerts us of the red light. There it is. Okay. Good enough. There's the red light. Totally off topic, but imagine driving a 377/4 down here. I think I tried that, but it just didn't want to move. Of course, if you sat from here, you can see the red light. There's been many a times I've wondered if you could do that. Even from this seat. Bloody hell, that is possible. I didn't realise. What about from this seat? I totally doubt it, but is it? Yeah, it's not possible from here. It's certainly possible from here? No way, it is. Interesting. Alright, now we'd usually be waiting until about 11:29 for clearance. So we'll just wait until it gets to about 11:40. Then we will place... well, actually, it's 11:29:11. So basically, it's like 11 seconds past the actual time where it would actually put the signal in. But of course, this one's going to be a little bit earlier. And we will shortly be arriving at Darlington, where this train terminates. Another Leyland National. Now the two lines become one, just in this section. I think it's still like that, you know. You know, back in the day we used to travel on Class 91s and Class 43s. I've read an article that the Class 43s are becoming a little too dangerous to run. I was shocked to even see that on an article. You know, you don't think of the day when those trains actually retire, but when they do retire, it's quite a surprise. But alas, it is coming, and we all know it is. It's a shame though, isn't it? Either way, we are coming into Darlington Platform 3, which is a bay platform, because as you can see, it doesn't really go all the way through. I really don't know why that is, but I suppose we need all the stuff in the middle. Wow. This is one big station. Not as big as like Newcastle or York, especially not as big as Edinburgh. And King's Cross kind of beats it quite a lot. And here we are, Darlington Platform 3. We've done it. Why did that reverse turning go with like the door open sound as well? It just sounded like, it just sounded right. Either way, let's wheel this round to Saltburn because I more than likely will want to do the trip all the way back. If you're wondering what's making the rattling noise, it's the Class 101. which we're slightly smaller than, which is quite interesting. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but you look at the Class 101, yeah? You see the front on that side, yeah? Right? Then you go and look at the Pacer. How similar have they got in terms of the front? How similar is that? You couldn't get that any more similar, could you? Well, apart from the top, which is definitely Leyland looking, but you can see the resemblance. You can even see why they implemented the top of that on here. It was just basically following the design, except this one was... Well, that's if they're lined up correctly, which they are, in sync. The Pacer is smaller than the Class 101, isn't it? It's weird. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm just going to turn off the guard screen off. The spare is down here, preheat, and that, I think this, yeah, it's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to go like that, go like that. Yep. 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 And we're just going to go... Oh, hang on a minute. Is me pressing the wrong button here? Either way, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Before we go, I'll just grab this one screenshot. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to hit 1k. Give us a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, from me, peace out, gamers.